So, y'all, man, we got another video. This video is Dunkin' manager kills customer after he swaps over cold coffee. After he snaps over cold coffee by unspoken crime murders.
I had a little bit of an issue with it, and I said, say it again, and he did. And right hook sent him down.
He hit him, and he fell.
Right hook.
This is Corey Ellis Pujols, a 27-year-old Dunkin' Donuts manager with no criminal record. He just landed a deadly blow on a 77-year-old man, and that singular act was just enough to ruin his clean records, claim the life of a man, and earn him significant charges. On May 4th, 2021, just after 1:30 p.m., Tampa police were called to a Dunkin' Donuts inside a Circle K in the Palm River area of Tampa. When officers arrived, medics were already treating the victim, 77-year-old Vanell Cook, who was unconscious and bleeding from the head.
Damn. Right away, as soon as you get in there?
I have an altercation with one of the employees. And I guess it spilled, and I remember in here he was. I'm here with Peter Douglas Street, Tampa, Florida, 33619.
Hey, I don't know what happened. I was there. He was actually there. Don't check the DM. He was being pushed and he went down.
Which kid? He has heart problems. He's 100% disabled.
100% disabled?
Disabled veteran. Disabled veteran.
He's a veteran.
Allergies. You've seen allergy tag. What do you have?
Almost immediately, Corey Pujols approached the officers and told them he was the man they were looking for. Calm and cooperative, he explained exactly what happened.
Yeah, so first and foremost, let me just say my name is Corey Ellis Pujols. I am the guy you were looking for in regards to this situation. The long and short of it is that here obviously at Dunkin', he's a regular. He normally comes through here and orders a large hot coffee. But today, maybe he's having a rough day or something, and he decided to be extremely profound at the mouth. And I asked him respectfully on the microphone, could you please not use that kind of language?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all have to watch how y'all talk, especially if you older, bro, because you never know what these people nowadays be going through, bro. So you talking hot, bro.
You know, obviously with me and
You only certain people you could talk hot to, bro. So they
my employees, and as well as that, and he said no, and then he came around to the window. He kept going at the window, and then I guess he was going to come inside.
like
So
he had a cross on his arm.
I came on this side to let him know. He asked for the manager. Our current store manager is off already. She worked morning shift, and she's currently otherwise here. So I would be for the senior shift. I've been here a little bit longer than he has, so I reserve responsibility for that. In any case, I came out to let him know. I said, listen, sir, with the profanity that you use, I would highly recommend that you go on about your business. We don't want to serve you any coffee today. Maybe you can try again another day, but you have clearly upset.
I mean, he seemed pretty nice,
the
though.
atmosphere
Like,
here, and we would like you to go on about your business. I asked him to do that repetitively. It's all on camera. As I mentioned, he came inside, and when he came inside, he addressed me, and he was looking. I said, hey, listen, the manager's not here right now. I'll give you the manager store number and all that good stuff. And he didn't want it. And I said, sir, well, can you please go on about your business again and have a good day? And he said, no, you're a nigger. And then I said, and I'm sorry, I had a little bit of an issue with it. And I said, say it again, and he did. Right,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you see, okay. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if he's 77. I mean, I don't know if he knew he was disabled or not, but like, bro, come on, bro. His coffee, he said he usually gets cold coffee, and whatever he was talking hot, whatever. He comes inside, and for me, y'all have a conversation. He says the word. I'm not gonna say it, but he says the word, and then you say it again, and you hit him. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I feel like you got provoked, especially with the word that was used. But it's like, if he's that old, you know what I'm saying, I just don't feel like it's worth it. He's not going to be able to fight back or anything like that. So it's like, it's just no point. They're doing it.
So it goes out being said that you can't hit somebody because they say something you don't like.
I very well.
But I feel like that is kind of like provoking, though. Like, if you, because then that's like certain words you just can't say to people. That's how I look at it. Like, if you wouldn't go to your mom and say, like, you know what I'm saying, like cursing her car, feel me, certain words. So why would you want someone like same thing? Because this is somebody's kid, bro. You feel me? You wouldn't want someone to walk up to your kid that's working at you. But you know he probably doesn't want to work here. He's working at Dunkin' Donuts. He's a manager, and someone walks up to him and talks to him crazy. You have to realize, bro. Certain families have different environments, bro. So if he was born in an environment where self-defense was, or not self-defense, but just violence and stuff like that was normalized, he has a lot of self-defense, which means if you walk, he might have been taught different. If someone comes up, because I know certain families, if someone is disrespecting you, you're supposed to just do what you do, and whatever consequences you get. But you never let a man disrespect you. For me, so I don't necessarily blame him for doing what he did. Well, not doing what he did, but I just feel like he could have like not hit him, but I feel like it's like in the situation he was in, I see why he did what he did. I'll put it
I'm
down.
just telling you, brother.
No, I agree. Believe me. I'm terrified right now, but I agree with what you're saying. You shouldn't. I have had a fit of racism since I've only been here about 2 months, and I've dealt with so much of it. And I'm not saying that is a reason to do it. I'm not.
I got people that say a bunch of hateful and horrible stuff to me every single day for the past like 16 years.
That's true. I ain't gonna lie, that is true, especially for a police officer.
They go one ear and out the other. It ain't gonna hurt you. This will get you in trouble. Not gonna get you arrested, but I mean, dude, you hit him and he fell down.
Yeah, and he hit his head pretty good.
And he should have never said what he said. But guess what? That's the country we live in. You say what you want to say.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, like you're saying, dude, get the freak out.
Yeah.
But I feel like if he told him not to come inside the restaurant or whatever and he'll serve him another day, he just never did it. Because you have to realize they don't have to serve you if they don't want to.
Right hook and fell. My apologies for the.
He was hit and he fell down.
Keep it down. I don't want this other. You hit him. You punch him and he fell.
I'm not one to run from what I've done.
No, you're fine.
I mean, this is being honest. I respect it, bro. He stood on business, bro. But I see why he did what he did. I just say if they were older, that's probably that's more likely that they'll get injured. For me, especially off of a hit. Like if he's 70 years old, you hit a 70-year-old, they hit their head, or even if they just fall in general, that's gonna do some type of damage to him. For me, now if it was someone his age that did that and he hit him, okay, that's fair for me. And they actually had a legitimate chance of being able to stand up for himself. Okay, but I mean he's older.
And again, he's a regular, so I honestly feel like about this situation.
All right, no worries. Some of you guys have to go out.
Yes, sir. You should take it easy.
Howdy. Gentleman came in, was being very rude to this gentleman, which is the on-duty manager.
Acting manager for all intents and purposes.
Yeah. Said some few expletives, and he hit him. And he fell.
He hit him?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get his information yet or no?
I have not. I just came in.
That's his grandson that's with him, though.
Okay.
That is his grandson.
I was just talking with
him.
him.
Information necessary.
So,
I ain't gonna lie, I actually respect him, bro. Like a lot. Like he's still in business. He was honest about what he did. He respected them and what they. For me, like the consequence that came with it. For me,
yeah. You want to grab his 43?
I have.
he was honest.
We do have surveillance. However, when the boss leaves, she locks the.
That's fine.
Yeah, she locks the.
So here's the reality of what could happen.
Yeah.
If you charge a battery, yeah, you could be charged a battery.
Right.
That's after we speak with him and see what's going on.
I'm aware. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get on to you, man.
Yeah. No.
You can't let, and I'm telling you from here on out, you can't let what somebody says anger you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like I said, I deal with it and I let it go on. I mean, people say nasty and hateful stuff to him and I just
believe
because we
me,
do our job.
I know.
For no reason.
That's facts.
You're going to have people like that throughout your life. You just got to let it go in one ear and
That's facts.
right out the other.
I'm not saying he did what he was supposed to do that, but I just feel like I respect what he did. Because he did it, even though it wasn't right, he did it and manned up and told the truth.
And just realize that he's going to leave and be on his way, and you're going to still be here working.
Right.
You know. So we'll let them get him loaded up and everything like that. Just do what you got to do, bro. I'll be in here in a minute. To talk with
I'm
you.
not going anywhere.
You're cool. You're good to go, man. Thank you.
It started moments earlier in the drive-thru. Employees couldn't hear Cook through the speaker. He became agitated, began yelling, and was told to leave without being served. Instead, he parked and walked inside. A Dunkin' employee who dealt with Cook at the drive-thru told officers the same story Pujols did.
So basically, he was just being, outright
Your card is going through. But he was just being
For
like,
what reason?
outright verbal. I asked him if he wanted iced or hot coffee. He instantly was like cold coffee.
Damn. Yeah, I ain't like he might have been off for like drugs or something.
Confident.
Like, there's no way you just act grumpy, bro. Like, who? Like, come on, bro. He just asked you what coffee you want, bro. Feel me? He doing his job, asked you what coffee you want, and you talking crazy, bro. You feel me?
Like cold coffee.
Why you gotta be so angry? And he says he's a regular, so.
I'm like, okay, sir, we cannot hear and identify you at the window. I mean,
So he got mad because you asked him if he wanted ice
Like,
or hot
come on.
coffee.
yeah. Instantly, off rip, he was already
Like, we're damn near risking our lives over some ice and cold coffee. Like, come on.
mad. A large hot latte. Okay, gotcha. So instantly he was just, you know,
Sure.
above.
Hey, respect to him, he's still working it and talking. I never seen the inside of a Dunkin' Donuts.
Very verbal.
Like behind the donuts.
Didn't want to listen to.
I used to go to Dunkin' Donuts a lot. Used to get me a chocolate, double chocolate chip, or no. There was a, that's what it was called, but it's like it's like a chocolate glaze, chocolate glazed donut, and then I got me a regular glazed donut, and then I would get, I think, it was like, what was it, like a egg and sausage muffin or something like that. Or, I don't remember what it was, but I know I always give me a sandwich, and I get me 2 donuts and a large iced coffee.
Corey was like,
Or extra.
he got on the way. 'Cause
Ice,
I've only been
extra.
here for like just 3 weeks.
Sure, whatever that shit is.
But you know, I've had Dunkin' experience, so I'm like, cause I've only been here for like just 3 weeks.
Sure.
But you know, I've had Dunkin' experience, so
Well, that shouldn't be a normal reaction of
it
somebody.
shouldn't be a normal reaction. So he didn't want to. Oh.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so yeah, he was being really verbal for absolute no reason. So Corey got on the mic because you know he's the veteran here, you know, the more experienced person.
Sure.
So
These
yeah.
like the people who work here are pretty cool, bro. I ain't
took
gonna
over the
lie.
mic and was like, "Can you not talk to the customer?"
They do their job.
He wouldn't listen. So we said, "Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna take your order today. We're gonna politely ask you to leave." Came up here. We had a verbal like.
Damn, what's that noise, man?
Leave, and I didn't take your order type of thing right here. We were reassuring him that he could come again later.
Said
then
come
that's
again
when
later.
He came up to the front and it was right there.
So even after y'all asked him to leave,
He kept on coming.
came, he parked, and when you say
That's what I'm saying. Like, if he told him to leave and he came inside, he can't do that. You know what I mean?
up there,
So that's kind of like you can't really blame him.
up at the front
Well, he
counter.
did.
Yeah, he came to the car. So we knew Corey was gonna. So me and Corey went up there to wait and tell him to leave again. He didn't want to listen again, so we asked him to leave multiple times, and that's when he called Corey the N-word, and it escalated from there.
What did you see from happen from there?
From what I seen is I heard him Corey told me to call the cops off rip. So I was calling the cops, I was calling my manager, I was calling everybody. And the dude, he kept on being violent, very rude. So
When you say violent, like physically violent,
no,
or
not
just verbally?
physically. I don't
Talking.
think he physically touched Corey, but mentally, trying to
He
get
left the
into Corey's mind.
Sure.
Mess with him and around with his head. So then Corey, he was like, "Okay, we're gonna ask you one more time. We're gonna either you're gonna leave or we're gonna call the cops." I was already calling the cops, so he didn't want to leave. He was like, "There's a bunch of niggas, this, that, and third. Your nicknames." Corey was like, "One more time," and he called him another nick, and that's what happened. I was right
happened?
here. And I was on the phone with my manager and the police officers at that time. Police officer at that time. And that's what happened.
So what happened after that, after he said that?
Corey punched him. He was on the floor and I was on the phone.
Okay. And you were standing like...
Like right around here on the phone.
Okay. Is he... And Corey said he's a normally regular? He comes through
He
here?
comes here a lot and he's very, like... verbal, like I guess he doesn't know how to, be respectful. So
Well, normal people know how to be respectful, and
he
she's
wasn't,
not.
he wasn't being
Yeah,
respectful.
I mean, it's
And
horrible.
yeah, so he does this a lot. I've had multiple times where I've had to go through it. He gets mad because we don't know his order. But we don't know your order because we cannot physically see your face.
Sure.
Well, sure, he gets mad because we don't know.
Manager?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
Damn, what
able
was this? Why everybody got masks?
to A, I got a thumb drive, or B, if we're able to get the video, can you email it? What's the better for you?
I'll have it emailed to you.
Okay.
I'll have my law prevention
Oh, this
guy
is the.
Okay.
send it to you.
I thought
Let
Steve
me
was
go
the.
out.
Man.
Give me a
You said the
email
manager was
Yes,
broke.
sir.
This is Boca.
I'll call him now, as a matter of fact, to go ahead and get him to do it.
Okay.
Police requested the store's surveillance footage, and it told the exact story the two employees told. Instead of
He was
leaving
being
the
honest.
property
I mean,
as the
hey,
employees requested,
you gotta
Fennell
respect
Cook parked his car and walked inside the store. Seeing this,
Keep it real.
Corey Pujols, the on-duty manager,
Damn.
immediately told a co-worker to call the police. Cook approached the service counter and continued arguing. Pujols stayed on the opposite side, separated by a waist-high swinging door, and repeatedly told Cook to leave the store. During the confrontation, Cook used a racial slur, calling Pujols the N-word. At that point, Pujols stepped through the swinging door, moving closer but keeping his hands at his sides. He warned Cook not to say the word again. Cook repeated the slur. In response, Pujols threw a single punch to Cook's jaw. Cook fell backward, struck his head on the concrete floor, and lost consciousness.
But why he add
Pujols
that
then
sound
walked
effect,
away
bro?
as emergency services were already being called. The victim, Fennell Cook, was later revealed to be a registered sex offender with a long criminal history involving child exploitation. Prosecutors would later describe him as an unsympathetic victim, but legally, none of that justified the punch. The officers eventually did what they had to do.
And it feels better in here.
Damn.
I'm sorry, this man, you're going to run. Yeah.
They told me what happened. I feel for you 100% right now.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it seems like they don't want to, but they have to.
Acceptable is not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. And I understand your anger and your level of frustration, but I would be pissed too. And this is one of those things that there's one thing that's steering us right now, and it's the level of risk. He's in critical condition right now. It's not looking good.
They said the one thing that's steering him is a level, like, basically the power of his punch.
He has his brain strong right
Since he's in the critical condition,
now. He's unconscious. So I'm going to pray for you and for him that he
okay, that's respect.
recovers. He recovers and he's okay. Just get out there.
So I think they said so he's gonna pray for both of them, but if the other one recovers, the guy that got knocked out, if he recovers, he'll get like out of jail. Basically, he'll get out of jail.
You know what I'm saying? It's the level of injury. Had he not been this injured,
He would have been
there's a
good.
lot of things he could have done. Because, like I said, nobody here is okay with what that guy said. And none of us would know at all, you know? And he deserves to be put in his place for that. But because of how seriously he's injured, we have no choice. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to
I ain't gonna lie, that's respect, bro.
understand that. Everybody here agrees that what he done, he was wrong. What he said he was wrong. That's what he's supposed to do. How he like I said, he's not going to
I mean, it looks like
so
this.
I'm gonna pray for you and for him that he recovers, that will just hopefully go away.
When he told the
But
truth,
for the
like,
time being, you're going to be charged 1 count of battery on the elderly female, which is over 65 years of age. You'll have a bond, so it's not going to be too high.
yeah, so it'll be good.
Bond out tonight at some point, and then we'll just pray all of us. This guy recovers,
And I don't think it'll be like nothing crazy on his record either.
everything will work itself out. You know what I'm saying?
If it gets on his record.
Is there anything you have that you want somebody to say
Yeah,
here?
we're just kids. I'm his mom.
That's fine. Mom, you want to step over here and we grab all this stuff?
Get that right.
I don't know, his mom raised him right though, and his dad if his dad's there too. Cause I mean he's honest. I mean he did what he did, but he was honest about it. He felt like he had a reason to.
Do you want a bag?
And he told the truth, and he
Ma'am, do you want a
paid
bag?
the consequences for it.
Um,
He'll be
Yeah, I
out.
got one in here, or if you got one, that's fine.
Like I say, he'll get a bond, hopefully as fast as possible so he can get out and be done with it. But I mean, I called the state attorney's office, I spoke to all of our supervision, and it's just unfortunate, you know. I wish the guy had a black eye so we could all say, hey, watch your head, you know, but he's been too bad. It's just one of those things like it's a really sad situation. What can make it go best? The guy remember it. You guys anymore, or
I'm sorry. Corey, you have anything else on your brother?
No, that's it. Took everything else.
That's for mom.
Okay, that's it?
Right here. Yeah, that's for mom.
Yeah. So that's it for the project.
Yes.
yes,
Hello, the police.
Corey, come have a seat.
It's their job, though. I see that.
What the detective was saying, we 100% agree. But when his head hit hard and everything, I mean, they brought him out here, he was unconscious.
Yeah.
And then while he's up there, he's not doing good right now. He could get better, okay? So you go down, we'll tell mom.
But I think even if he doesn't recover, it would just be the battery thing. So if he didn't get in critical condition, he would have been free. Like, he would never went to jail. Since he's in critical condition, he got the battery charge, but he'll get out on bond anyway. So it's like, even if, feel me,
Mom,
he's really just in it. He'll be
yeah.
good regardless.
You do that, and I'll 1035 you. Do they? Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, I ain't gonna respect him. But ain't got nothing to say.
It's just a hope, brother, that he gets better. Okay? I know that was not your intent.
It was not.
It really
It wasn't.
wasn't. I
I
ain't
know
gonna
that.
lie.
You told me that right off the bat, man. It would have been different if it would have progressed and there would have been more physical after that, but it wasn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They would have
But
did it
everything,
day.
when something happens, everything is taken that happens in the entire situation. You know what I'm saying? So him falling, him getting the injury, him being elderly, again, he could be in the hospital and be completely fine by tomorrow. Okay?
He'll be good, man.
But we'll tell mom. Mom puts him down to bond you out. It should be, I think, $1,000 bond
That's
or $100.
it. Yeah, he gonna be good, bro. He gonna be out, right? This $1,000 or $100, man, he'll be out the same day, bro.
She can come down and bond you out.
He gonna be all right.
And I'm sorry about this.
I'm sorry because I still think
And he's sorry too.
anybody thinks of me, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't. I agree with everybody. I shouldn't.
Let me turn the air on for you. Let me talk to mom real quick. Okay?
3
Man, he
days
gonna
later,
be
on
alright.
May 7th, 2021, Cook died from a skull fracture and brain contusions. Pujols was rearrested and charged with aggravated manslaughter of an elderly adult, facing up to 30 years in prison. In March of 2022, prosecutors made a controversial decision. They reduced the charge to felony battery. Pujols was sentenced to 2 years house arrest, 3 years probation, 200 hours community service, mandatory anger management, and no prison time.
That's better than-
Prosecutors cited key factors such as Pujols' clean record, the victim's aggression and
That's better than 30 years.
racial slurs, and uncertainty under Florida's Stand Your Ground laws. One man's past made him an unsympathetic victim. The other's clean record spared him a prison cell. But in the end, a single punch thrown in anger ended a life.
Damn. Oh, don't provoke people, man. First time seeing a witness doing the thing, doing the law and order thing, working and telling the story. The reason why the cops seem tame and patient is because they're in Dunkin' Donuts. Alright, yeah. See, they're playing around. See? Dude tried to... Okay. Yeah, I'm not reading that. Cops are taking employees still working his ass off while talking to the cops. That's facts. It's customer service jobs are... Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I wouldn't be working in no... I ain't like, yeah, he's wilding. Yeah, nah, he's wilding. But, yeah, I wouldn't... What's it called? Yeah, y'all gotta watch those customer service jobs. Yeah, see? They say I don't believe in violence, but yeah, you got no time. It seems like they're on this, it seems like everybody's on the side, though. Yeah. They do. Yeah. He said this at the beginning of the video. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, he did it. Hey, I gotta give him respect, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to him, bro. He should. Well, he's free now. Well, when was this? 3 days ago. Damn. Well, RP to the man that died. Wait, what's his name?
Made him an uncertainty under Florida's stand your ground laws. One man's past blurs key factors. Anger arrest reduced in March of 2022. Prosecutors made a controversial decision. They reduced the charge to patient 200 hours community service, man 30 years in prison from a skull fracture.
Cook. RP to him though, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't respect what he did in his past though. Too. RP though, but shout out to y'all, man. More videos tomorrow. Love y'all. Y'all keep going.